Hey guys, so I'm just going to do a power hour tonight, one of Greg's power hours. And as you can see, it's a nice day out today, but boy, it's a hot one. It's, well, for us anyways, it's, I don't know, when I was driving home and my car said it was 35 degrees Celsius, which is, I don't know, 95, 97, somewhere in there, and probably not comparable to anybody in the southern US there. But hot for us, nonetheless. So the plan for today is to see if I can make the piece to cover up this. And basically it's a flat piece of metal, spot welded to these. I'll just plug weld them and then flange spot welded to this. So I'm just going to do exactly the same as that. Going to be a lot of welding along this edge. There's easily more than a foot of weld there. I'll plug weld it along here, even though I could do a much neater job of just just doing a seam weld, but that'll take forever. So why not try and reproduce the look of the original patch? So we'll see what we can do today. Shouldn't be a big deal to cut the panel out. It's just going to be merging it into the metal here is going to be a bit of fun, especially up in here. We'll see how we can do about that. You know, I can probably roll the lip over a bit, but we'll see. It's going to be kind of half a complicated that, or I just cheat and where it joins here, just make it flat across there. Hard to say. Let's get to it. Okay, not a lot to show for today's bit of work here. I welded in this patch up here at the top, just kind of rounded out that corner. And no, I am not going to attach this patch with sheet metal screws. This is just to hold it tight against the body and against these brackets that I've put in here. The line there indicates the bottom of where the bracket is. I want to pull that tight against here so that when, first of all, so that I can mark this thing out and trim it to the approximate shape I want. And secondly, so that when I go to spot weld this, I'll drill a couple of holes, or I may even just see if I can just, like melt through to spot weld this to the brackets behind here, and so it's held tight basically against that bracket. That's what I'm trying to say here. I'm going to cheat a bit on this. I'm still going to trim this a little bit more to round out some of the contours and such. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to cheat, and I'm just going to lap weld this. All along this whole seam here. It's gonna be an enormous seam to weld, and it's gonna take a long time. The only part that's gonna be butt welded is here at the top. That part's gonna be a bit of a pain to fill in, but I'll deal with that in a bit. Apart from that, that's all I'm doing today, which is Monday. I'm gonna put this into one video, so tomorrow I'll be welding this in, and you'll see that. I had to go and put my big fan on here because I was just dying here. The air was just completely stagnant. That was really hot. Anyways, that's it for today, but for you guys it'll be a few seconds, and then we'll see this guy getting welded in. There you go, guys. It's Tuesday night, and this is welded in. This edge here is all fully welded in. I spot welded to each of the, I plug welded to each of these brackets that support the hinges and the door stop. And I wasn't 100% on what I'm doing here. I plug welded in 4 places, and I've tacked on a whole bunch more. I think I'm just going to tack, I'm going to increase the density of the tacks to almost, I don't know, every 3/4 inch or something like that, and I'm going to call that good enough for there. As far as I'm concerned, this thing is nice and solid. So after I do that little bit tomorrow, I'm going to call this done. And then on to this guy here, which I think is going to have to start with, stripping it all, I guess. So we'll see how that goes tomorrow. So probably no welding other than this little bit here. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. It's getting pretty late. It's about 15 to 9. Our sun is setting over here. All over our sun, I guess. I don't know if I can see anything. You can see the nice orange color playing on the the building here. Yeah, there she is, just in the trees there. So we're almost done. The cats are blobbed out. Tuffy's sleeping or dozing on the whale box, and Mr. Manx he's just looking for trouble, I think. That's right. Anyways, guys, see you later. Oh yeah, and in case you were wondering, yes, the sheep are mowing the lawn for us, and the cows.